We've all been told that gratitude is super beneficial for our happiness and well-being, but what actually is it? Today I explore the very essence of gratitude, offer some practical tips on implementing it into your daily life, and I will show you how gratitude can actually fix all of your problems. Hi, I'm Yellow and welcome to The Cure for Normal, the channel inspiring you to look at the world differently. Thank you for joining me today as I look at gratitude from a completely new angle. I've got 4 very important things to tell you about gratitude, and the goal is to level up your understanding of what gratitude actually is so you can experience it in its truest form. I must warn you though, today's video is a little bit controversial. Some of the things I will tell you are going to be the opposite of the mainstream views on gratitude. But as ever in life, sometimes you need to flip things on their head to reveal the deeper layers. And let's get stuck straight into the controversy. Number 1, the essence of gratitude. What is it? I've been to several talks on happiness and read many blogs about how to be happy. And one of the top things that most of them have in common is they advise you to have some sort of gratitude practice. And being grateful will lead to happiness. That is all fine, and having a practice of gratitude will take you closer to a certain type of happiness. However, there's a flaw in this plan that comes to light when you understand the true essence of gratitude, which is this. Gratitude is an act of unconditional giving out an energy of thanks, appreciation, and acceptance, and expecting nothing in return. That is what true gratitude is at its core. Purely an act of giving from you out into the world. However, if you are practicing gratitude because you want to be happy, then you have missed the point of what gratitude is. Because if you are being grateful in order to be happy, what is actually happening is an act of taking. You are doing something in order to be happy. The ultimate motivation is a taking action. I want to be happy. It's something I want to gain. But gratitude is an act of unconditional giving. So you are giving thanks out in the world with no conditions and no expectations of anything, including happiness. This realization absolutely blew my mind because I realized, it's not about me. It's not about how I feel or about how I'm going to gain from being grateful. It's actually about something outside of me. It's about giving this positive energy of thanks and appreciation out from me. That is the true experience of gratitude. And when I started to realize this properly, I realized that my experience of gratitude before wasn't the fullest possible way to experience gratitude. It was only part of it. Now when I am being grateful for things, I can do it properly. I can just send out that love without any expectation in return. And in a way, that's how you live life to the fullest. You understand a concept, its true essence, and then you embody and experience it for what it really is. But I'll do another video on how to live life to the max, which is very much related to this. Number 2 is about being grateful when things are not going your way. It's very easy to be grateful when things go your way, whether that's a big thing like winning the lottery or a smaller thing like someone smiles at you on the bus. It's very easy to think about that and go, thank you for that smile, or thank you for the sunshine, it feels so nice on my skin. It's very easy to be grateful in these situations, and I can almost guarantee that most people, when they look back through their gratitude journal, most of the entries in there will be things that they like, things that are going their way. And that's fine. That's part of the spectrum of gratitude, but it's not the whole thing. And being grateful just for the nice things comes back to a conditional way of looking at gratitude. I'm grateful because this makes me feel nice. I'm grateful because someone did something nice for me. I'm grateful because something worked out for me. But what about the things that don't go your way? What about the things that make you go, What about when you're on your way to work and you step straight into a puddle and your foot is now soaking for the rest of the day? Are you grateful then? What about when your car breaks down or your boiler breaks? Are you grateful then? What about when you get fired? What about when you stub your toe? Your girlfriend breaks up with you, your roof leaks, you run out of milk, someone slags you off, or you don't quite make it to the toilet in time. Are you grateful then? If you are looking to experience gratitude in its fullest form, you cannot pick and choose what you're going to be grateful for. You have to be equally grateful for the things that go your way and the things that don't. This is the true challenge of gratitude, and if you can make progress with this, you'll be on your way to experiencing what gratitude really is. Which leads me on to number 3, triggers to implement daily gratitude. We've discussed that the essence of true gratitude needs to be unconditional. But how do you actually implement this into your daily life? You could start a gratitude journal, which is a very popular way of practicing gratitude. It's the one that's recommended in all the happiness talks and on all the How to Be Happy blogs. However, controversially, I think that a gratitude journal doesn't really cut it to take your gratitude practice to the next level. Because a gratitude journal, yes, it does have lots of benefits and it will improve your life to a degree. Just setting aside 10 minutes in the morning or 10 minutes in the evening to be grateful doesn't really get you into the practice of being grateful all throughout the day. It limits your view of gratitude to certain times of the day, and sometimes you might end up doing your gratitude just to tick the box and not really experiencing what it is. The technique that I've been using, which has worked incredibly well for me, is instead of limiting yourself to certain times of the day to be grateful, choose a trigger that will remind you to be grateful. Something that may happen to you several times throughout the day that just reminds you, this is a moment to be grateful, and then be grateful in that moment. And this helps you be more spontaneous with your gratitude so you can be grateful for things as they come up during the day. The trigger I use is extremely simple. Whenever something doesn't go my way, whenever something does not meet my expectations, that's the trigger to be grateful. So the ultimate goal is to be grateful throughout the day for a range of things, for everything really. And using triggers is a perfect way to start to implement this on a moment by moment basis. And finally, we come to number 4, which is the bold statement that gratitude will fix all of your problems. And to demonstrate how this works, I will give you an example. It's been really cold in London the last week, and there's been a lot of burst pipes out on the London streets, leading to a shortage of water. In the morning times, the water pressure has been super low because everyone is having showers in the whole area. I'm in the shower, I've got soap on my hair, I'm halfway through shaving, and suddenly the water pressure goes from okay to absolutely zero. Nothing is coming out of the shower at all. Now I'm just frozen because I can't keep shaving, I can't wash my hair, I'm now going cold and starting to shiver. This isn't what I expected, this isn't going my way. Boom, there it is, the trigger. This is the perfect opportunity for me to be grateful. In that moment, I can completely flip my attitude from, this is annoying, why isn't the water working, to, oh my goodness, I am so grateful for everything around me. Clean water. Thank you, water, for existing on the planet. Unconditional appreciation can just flow out of me, and then suddenly the problem of not having any water in that moment and it being really annoying and I'm halfway through shaving is not a problem at all. It's gone from a huge problem in my mind to absolutely zero. And that is how gratitude can fix all of your problems, because your problems do not exist on the outside. They're all made up in your head. So by applying gratitude in any moment and thinking about the wonderful things around you that you have to give thanks for, you can literally fix any problem using this. Saying that fixing your problems is not a reason to be grateful, because that goes back to the conditional way of looking at it, very much like I want to be happy, I'll be grateful. It's the same as that. I want to fix my problems, I will be grateful. So that's not a pure motivation to be grateful. So just be aware of your intention as you're being grateful, and just move it from the conditional way of being grateful towards the unconditional way of being grateful. Gratitude is a very interesting topic, and I love to speak about this with Yoshi and some of my friends. If your friends are also interested in implementing gratitude on a deeper level, you can actually work together and help each other out. So if the washing machine is flashing up with an error message and the door is jammed and I'm starting to get a bit annoyed about it, Yoshi might come in and say, "Thank you, washing machine." And instantly I'm like, "Of course, thank you, washing machine." I will come out of that pattern of being annoyed about it, and suddenly I'm just full of appreciation for what's happening in front of me. And as a bonus, I'll be a lot more calm in that situation and be able to deal with the matter in a much more calm and practical way. And now it's over to you. If anything in this video resonated with you, make sure you hit the like button. And in the comments below, I would love it if you would write only one thing that you are grateful for right now that is not going your way. And I know it's difficult to muster up the appreciation for something that is really frustrating you, but don't underestimate the impact that this one act can have. So do write a comment, even if it's short. Next week's video will be how to live life to the maximum. Some interesting ways of looking at that. If you're interested in checking that out, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you have any friends that you think could pimp up their gratitude practice, make sure you share this video on Facebook.